Hello, Leo. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's have a look at the astrology reading cards and figure out who's doing the talking, and we'll get into some themes about what they're talking about. So, other than you. So, if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description for a link to my website. If anything resonates here. And here we go. Here's your first card. So the first energy coming your way, as far as who's talking about you, is Sagittarius energy. And this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Saturn is a very strong fire sign in that they're very easygoing. They let things go. So when they're talking about you, I think that they usually come from a place of sincerity and a place of optimism. So we're already looking kind of positive, even though it may not all be, positivity from the Sagittarius end of things. We have to look in that direction because Sagittarius is naturally ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth and expansion and sudden change and enlightenment. So there's a lot of grace and a lot of just luck, straight up luck when it comes to Sagittarius. So what they got to be bitter and salty about? None. Okay, so they're saying good things. We got the Cancer energy as well, and this energy is emotional, and here's where it gets tricky. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So this could throw to somebody who is connected to you on more than just a, hey, I like you level. It's more on, I care about you truly, I will always care about you forevermore. You mean something, hi, you matter to me, you mean something to me type energy, but this is also a very moody energy. Just like the moon, which is ruling Cancer, Cancer's moods, they just change, they just recycle themselves or just rotate very quickly. So this person, although we have this Sagittarius growth and expansion, we also have this sensitivity that might express itself in moodiness. So, and then it could be connected to somebody very deeply important in your life. So there's that factor. Oh, you can even see the cards. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, goodness. Oh, that didn't help. Neither did the annoying voice. Oh, what's going on, guys? Who's playing games? Even in my camera. Wait, what's happening here? I'm trying to fix you, and this tripod's not doing me justice, not being of service. You're gonna fall, aren't you? Something's wrong here. Oh, hell nah. I'm gonna go do me. How could you do this to me, actually? This is a new tripod. What are you doing? Don't play me. When I tighten, then that means be tighten. Be tight. Rude. See, I'm telling you, the moodiness. Everything's going well, and then everything's not. Hi, Minnie. Minnie's meowing. Minnie's not. Like, we going up and down. Alright, so we have sensitive, but we also have slight easy going on some topics. Cray on other topics. Also, this could pertain to just being crazy about home life and your close connections. So this person could be talking, they could be talking about you as a close connection to them. And, hey, be anything. Let's keep going. We got Gemini energy in the mix, and now you're giving us sibling energy or grandparent energy. Hi, what's your deal? Hi, yeah, you're hyper today, aren't you? Okay, so the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Okie dokes. So Gemini energy, very communicative. So I feel like this person, again, is talking about you in a very, like, how do we persuade? How do we negotiate? How do we convince? They're being caring. They're being adventurous, but they're also very caring about you. And also they have the capacity to be trying to persuade you to go one way or another. Yes, in decision making, but not necessarily that, just to do something, generally. They like to have fun. Sagittarius and Gemini definitely like to have fun. But, I don't know, they could be looking at you as the type to be moody, or it could be them that's moody, so they have to manage your reactive ways as well. So They got to be good with their words. They got to be quick-witted. Okay, but let's have a look at their intention behind talking about you. And for that, we will go to the Energy Oracle. So this is your card. The Garden and the Gate. The Garden and the Gate. You know this if you've been into anything biblical. Well, Adam and Eve and the garden. But for everyone else, it's just kind of like, look at the beauty within the garden. Look at all the contentment you can have within the garden and things just kind of being what they are. But emotionally, there's curiosity beyond into the fields. They have less flowers, by the way, that are not as titillating as anything else. But still, the curiosity remains, because just wanting to know what's out there is a thing. So this person may be more on the adventurous or on the brink of an adventure and wanting to talk you into it, or wanting to talk you into taking a part into it, like as in, hey, can you live in my apartment until I get back? Or, let me talk you into some sort of wager, or let me add some value to your life so that you're trying to, go on this adventure with me, or get curious, excited, and explorative, rather than being content and being stagnant or complacent in your position right now. So this person feels like they're bringing, like, not just like, you come into my life and everything will be hunky-dory. Like, no, you come into my life and we'll have adventures. I don't know if everything will be hunky-dory, but we're going in for the experience. Okay, so, and then this does apply to you if some of you have been hermiting, and then, you have somebody talking to you and telling you, hey, I care about you. You got to go see what's out there. I'll go with you. Or, we could do it together, or, you know what I mean? Like, any of the sorts of variations. But let's have a look at your tarot spread and see what's going on, what they are talking about. Any symbols we get would be cute. All right. This one is for Leo. You give Leo the hints. When they're talking about you, we have a little bit more of this moon energy, the subconscious energy, this kind of like wanting to just change how, like, it's like a cross between imagination and reality. It's like, what can you dream up so that we can kind of work towards creating it? And this moon energy is also about escape and secrets. So I feel like this person may even be trying to persuade you into going to something that's a very top secret thing, or a very hush hush on the download situation. They may recognize something within you intuitively. There might be a psychic throw to their perception. There may be a spiritual event that they want you to come with them to. Sagittariuses are very broad-minded in that sense. They'll ask the whys about life, and they might want to take you on a journey with them. And that might be part of that garden gate, where they can be content and satisfied with where they're at, but still crave more from that curiosity that's never ending. And the moon is also about that subconscious, like, impulse. Like, you don't know that you necessarily want to do this. I don't know. I don't want to really go to Botswana for this cruise. I don't know. But then, like, subconsciously, you'll get all the signs. You'll see the synchronicities, and you'll see it. And that's that moon energy in tarot. This card is also associated by the very psychic Pisces. And then we have Five of Wands. Hey, come on, let's go. Let's get into the competition. Want to run a marathon with me? Want to do a Tough Mudder with me? Want to do Spartan race? You want to go on a trip around? You want to do Amazing Race with me? That's what this is looking like. Five of Wands speaks to competition, but not necessarily just competition, but like interacting, mixing, mingling, learning things, exchanging wisdom amongst your peers, people who are of like mind. And this person, again, might be a person of like mind that's talking about you, wanting to get you into certain things where you can either learn or just kind of have first-hand experiences so that you can enrich your life. Like, this person feels like they're bringing energy, like bringing your imagination or your what ifs, could ifs, and maybe some aspect of what you've dreamed about. They're bringing it to your life by action and unexpectedly. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We see that they recognize that you do your own thing. Some of you guys are very solo based, like, you just not hermit. You can be hermity, but this also just throws to an energy that's kind of independent and liking it like that. Maybe you're a little rigid around your routine, or you're just like, no, I'd rather do it myself. Nope. You know what I mean? That type of person where you're fine just like that. But again, that contentment can lead to complacency, and the line can be blurred. And this person is interested in excitement and adventure. So this person might recognize that independence with you, that uniqueness with you, and they might just be wanting to work on their relationship with you, or you and other people as well, just by coming together, doing a group thing. Now, even the more that I think about the Five of Wands, the more we can see kind of like a, hey, you want to come to this group event? It may not just be me and you the way that you like it, but interacting, mixing, mingling in with people might help you. It might be helpful to you who've been doing this solitary lifestyle, and I want to convince you into coming. Maybe that's why it's more convincing, because like I don't want to convince somebody that is like coming out with just me. Like, fine, I forget you. You know, but if it's like a group of people and like, hey, I think it might be good for you. It's good for me if there's a higher turnout, but you know, all around. So then your next card here is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords speaks to us about just having an exchange of words that some may be regrettable, but I think that a lot of this may even center around you needing to cut your losses and move on over a past situation. Like maybe you know a person who knew you before that, or even recognizes some aspects of your character that are not being fulfilled right now because you're doing the independence thing. So it's like when somebody sees that you work really, really, really hard, and they don't know your personal life because this is somebody at work, potentially, and they just go, hey, you want to go out for a drink? You work like a lot. Maybe you should just have a drink with the boys. Yeah, you can hang out with me and the boys. You know, and because they see the need rather than just like looking at you and being like, you know, good luck. They're like, this is good. I need an extra member on my bowling team. You know, let me talk you into it. Having a good time. Five of Swords is giving us a little bit of regret, sadness, conflict in there, and I feel like that's just like a person who's drained, a person who's been through stuff, and a person who's made some mistakes that they look back on that they can't quite forget or just like kind of accept and be like, yeah, it happened, whatever. I feel like this person is almost here to relieve you, if not distract you from whatever it is that's weighing on your mind and you're not feeling very, very good about. Oh, and there it is. We have the Queen of Swords, and that's your final card. And the Queen of Swords is giving us more of that maternal energy. So the moon is a very feminine energy. The moon it rules Cancer, who is up there as well, and that's a very maternal. You know, your mother or a child was in the writing. And then we have the Queen of Swords for the trifecta, top tail in the middle. We have kind of like a diamond-looking mother symbolization here, and I feel like you know, the Queen of Swords, it can really speak to the independence. That independence you may feel coming from your mother's side, or you may feel like you have to be like a strong mother, like, you know, single mother type energy. And I feel like when people are brought into your life randomly, unexpectedly, as per the number 5, I feel like those types of shifts are very fleeting, and those types of opportunities are very fleeting. And so it's like the spontaneousness of those offers is what is that's what makes you not want to do it, but that's what also makes you want to jump at it, because it may never happen again. And I think that there's this like energy of independence, and maybe you kind of centering your decision making around that independence, rather than being open to mixing and mingling with the, you know, the community of people that are like-minded, because there's a lot that you can learn. Sagittarius energy, there's a lot you can learn from all the people around you, as well as like there's a lot of there are a few people that you can enter into a group setting or situation and they care about you, and some of them care about you, or people invested in you, so those opportunities should be utilized. It's a good executive decision if you ask me. The Queen of Swords is very practical when it comes to that, and her independence. She's hyper aware that she is independent, but she's also hyper aware that people are trying to trick, people have bad intentions, ulterior motives, yada yada yada. So I feel like immediately if somebody were to offer you something, you'd recoil and, whoa, what's in it for you? Like, what is this? What's the catch? But excuse me. just know that some of that catch is coming from your own projections or your own paranoia, because you've had to be independent for so long. I mean, we watched you go from a vital, vibrant Nine of Pentacles to an old hag of a Queen of Swords. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, Queen of Swords is very astute, very smart, very mentor-like and boss-like, and you know, independent. And but at the same time, like, we need community. And through the Cancer and Gemini energy, we feel like this person's talking about your sense of community and maybe adding to it, or just acknowledging that it's out of whack. Or it's been deprioritized and it needs to be reprioritized, and they want to kind of have a hand in that. So all of the inner work for them is very moony and very Sagittarius like, so I feel like it's positive. And the Gemini is like, they know how to talk to you in your special way where you won't feel offended, or you won't feel like, oh, okay, fine, I'll do it under pressure. Like, it'll be like, let me help you make this decision yourself, because I'm a clever Gemini with the nice wording and whatnot. Okay, so there it is. This person's talking about you, trying to get you to explore, try to get you adventure and do stuff with them. Get on out there, mixing, whether it's a networking issue or it's a traveling and let's go out and do this kind of thing issue. I feel like they see your independence and they see the value that you could be expanding to relationships beyond your independence, beyond yourself or your small circle. So yeah, go ahead and you know, have no regrets, and have no regrets, and YOLO it. Like Five of Swords would suggest you should just drop the past and let's keep it moving. Let's make some new memories. And although you may be skeptical of people at first, maybe just acknowledge that trait within yourself and then just go with the flow until, you know, you just whatever. The stakes aren't high because I don't care about you just yet. So yeah, go in with some indifference but no negativity. Okay, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description for a link to the website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.